across the world. And we would like to sincerely thank you for being with us today. So first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Elena Boyarskaya, and I will be moderating today's session. The Open Doors Russian Scholarship Project is an international academic competition organized by the Global Universities Association in close collaboration with the Ministry of Science and Higher Education of the Russian Federation and Россотрудничество Agency. This important initiative provides talented students, young researchers, and professionals from around the world with the opportunity to pursue their academic or research career at leading Russian universities, enjoying the full scholarship support from the government of the Russian Federation. And since its launch in 2017, the Open Doors competition has brought together participants from 185 countries, attracting almost 150,000 applicants and recognizing more than 3,300 winners who have earned the opportunity to study and do research at top Russian universities. So our webinar today will focus on the opportunities which are available through the Open Doors Russian Scholarship Project, helping participants to gain a clearer understanding of our processes, the benefits of studying and doing research in Russia, as well as the academic environment at participating universities. So we are particularly pleased today to have our guest speakers from two leading Moscow universities who will share their experience, their insight, and their practical advice about studying and doing research in their universities, as well as discuss the advantages of Russian higher education. And it's my pleasure and privilege to welcome Albert Baryshev from Moscow Institute of Physics and Technology. And Albert will be our first speaker. So Albert, welcome. And we are honored to introduce to you the other speaker, Yesenia Poleva, from the National University of Science and Technology, better known as MISIS. And just for your information, I would like to tell all participants, to encourage all participants to send their questions to our meeting chat. Any question you like, any question that may arise about your participation in the Open Doors competition, or any question to one of our guest speakers, because my colleagues from the project office are there with me today, helping me to answer as many questions as we can during 1 hour of our webinar. But to begin with, we would like to show you a short promotional time to introduce once again our first guest speaker, Albert Baryshev, representing Moscow Institute of Physics and Technology. So, Albert, over to you now.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, dear participants. I'll represent myself once again. My name is Albert. I'm head of recruitment department of Moscow Institute of Physics and Technology. And today I'm gonna tell you a little bit about our university. So Moscow Institute of Physics and Technology is one of the leading Russian universities in the areas of physics and technology, and our university holds a very reputable position in the country and abroad for qualified graduate training. Do you see my presentation?
Yes, everything is fine.
Okay. So here on this slide, you can see our famous graduates. Among them are Nobel Prize winners. Among them are founders of very famous companies. And you see that Our history counts 10 Nobel Prize men among all our professors and alumni. And today in MIPT, there are more than 150 chairs, more than 10,000 students, and our university has very rich and interesting history. In 1946, we were the part of Moscow State University. As you know, it's Lomonosov State University. But in 1951, Moscow Institute of Physics and Technology became independent university and became a leading Soviet university in physics. And in 60s, 70s, we had many achievements, many Nobel prizes. So it was gained by Landau, by Sakharov, by Pyotr Kapitsa. So these names seems well known as Soviet scientists. And today, our university is a national research university. And if you know some international rankings, for example, there is a ranking Times Higher Education. We gained there second place. Here you can see our faculties. In MIPT, we call it FISTEC schools. The first one is radio engineering and computer technology. The major fields are telecommunications, radio physics, and radar engineering. The second one is FISTEC School of Fundamental and Applied Physics, named by Soviet great scientist Landau. Here are the main majors are particle physics and cosmology, physics of nanostructures, and quantum physics. Also, we have very interesting FISTEC School, FISTEC School of Aerospace Technology. The major fields are space technology, aviation technology, and the students starting on this FISTEC school, they are taking part in constructions of flights, and so also they are very busy in aerospace engineering. The next school is FISTEC School of Applied Mathematics and Informatics. The major fields are artificial intelligence, big data, and mathematical modeling. This FISTEC school is completely connected with IT sphere, and it's very popular among our international students. The next school is Biological and Medical Physics FISTEC school. It's also very popular FISTEC school, especially among opendoors winners. The major fields are bioinformatics, medical engineering, and diagnostic technologies. So the students on this FISTEC school are working in modern laboratories. We have more than 100 laboratories connected with medical biotechnology topics. So that's why our students are working in the best labs in MIPT. We're studying in this FISTEC school. And the last one is a FISTEC School of Electronics, Photonics, and Molecular Physics. It works with 2D materials, nanoelectronics, and chemical physics. Here you can see our campus. Our campus is a space for creativity of students and staff. So the main advantage of our campus is that educational buildings and dormitories are very close to each other, and there is no need to travel across the city to reach lectures. So our dorms, we have more than 12 dormitories on the territory of our campus, and for sure we have everything needed for students' life. I mean, sports centers, swimming pools, stadiums, medical centers, and for sure our campus is secured. So that's why students can feel safe in our university. Some words about our educational system. We call it FISTEC system. It was invented and formulated by our Nobel laureates, Pyotr Kapitsa, Lev Landau, and Nikolai Semyonov. The first one of the most important part is selecting the most talented scholars. So we make internal competition among students. So we need only best students and highly motivated students. The second stage, the second part is engaging representatives of research institutions and industry to hold seminars, workshop, lectures. So we involve the most professional and talented professors in MIPT. The third part of this tech system is advanced fundamental theoretical background coupled with hands-on training. So it means that students' participation in research work starts from the second year, and we work with many partner organizations, and our students, beginning from the second or third year, are able to work in this partner organization, and it could be very good career track for them when they finish MIPT. And the fourth part of this tech system is student internships in partner industrial organizations and research institutions. So when students complete their training, they have not only theoretical knowledge, but also practical engineering and experimental research skills. So it's very useful in your career track. So here you can see how it looks like the FISTEC system. So you can see that from the first from the third year, students are involved in research projects in partner companies. And when you apply for master degree, the most part of your educational process is working in MIPT partner companies. Here you can see the list of our English taught programs. You can see that we have 5 master degree programs. Some of them are online, some of them are on campus. So I'll show you a little bit information about master degree programs. First one is a modern state of artificial intelligence. This online program aims to introduce students to the contemporary state of machine learning and artificial intelligence, and it provides comprehensive practical experience and builds through theoretical background. The second program is Advanced Combinatorics. This program is held on campus, and it focuses on modern aspects of combinatorics. Combinatorics is discrete mathematics and its applications in computer science. The third program is Contemporary Combinatorics program. This program is held online, and this program is also focuses on modern aspects of combinatorics, and for sure the main advantage of this program is that it's completely online and you do not need to travel to Russia. If you don't want it, you can study this course completely online. The next program is Medical Biotechnology program. So this program is responsible for studying biotechnology, which plays an essential role in developing drugs, vaccines, therapies, and diagnostic tests. And the last one is Applied Bioinformatics program. So this program aims to provide students with necessary skills in large-scale biological data obtained in the course of biological experiments. Also we have foundation course for international students. If you are not ready to go to English.program, you can apply for foundation course, for preparatory course of Russian language, and we offer 1 year Russian language course for international students. Upon graduation, you will have a certificate of graduation of preparatory course, and also you'll have possibility to apply for main program in MIPT. Thank you for your attention. I hope to see you on campus. On this slide, you can see our contacts. You can contact us directly to discuss more details about education, about educational process, about admission process, including admission process within Open Doors Olympiad. And I suppose I'm ready to answer any questions if you have.
Thank you very much, Albert, for your highly informative presentation of your university and the opportunities that your university has to offer. And of course, we have some questions to you, and I suppose we should start with the very important questions that we actually get from our participants at each webinar. And these are the questions, of course, about money, living expenses, and accommodation. So my first question would be, so how much does your university pay monthly to students on top of the Open Doors scholarship? Because as you said, and this is written in the Open Doors rules, the government scholarship covers a preparatory course, 1 year preparatory course of intensive Russian language training, provided there is such a need, plus all years of getting a degree. So 4 years or 5 years, depending on whether it is a bachelor's degree or specialist or master's degree program. And on top of that, Russian universities pay what we call stipend, monthly allowance. So what is this monthly allowance at your university? How much do students get monthly on top of the Open Door scholarship? Does it depend on the academic performance, academic excellence of our participants? And maybe your university has some special grants.
Thank you for the question. Yes, for sure. As every university, we pay a monthly stipend, and this stipend is for all scholarship students, including Open Doors winners. And for master degree students, on the top, it could be 15,000 per month, 50,000 rubles for months, 15,000 rubles for months, and for PhD student, it is the same, but as for some chairs, they can pay extra money for PhD students, so it depends on chair, and for some professors, they usually pay extra money for PhD students who are involved in some important research projects. So it depends, and if the student show himself from his best side, and if he is involved in very important, very interesting research projects and have very great results, our professors, they usually make some kind of stimulation, and they make stimulation extra fees for them. And I know that some PhD students can gain more than 30,000 rubles per month if they're involved in interesting research projects.
Okay, so that's interesting. So do you think it's enough to cover accommodation costs? And could you say a few words about accommodation? So what kind of dormitories do you have, and how many students usually stay in one room, 2 or 3? Because these are the questions that our participants are usually interested in.
As for dormitory, our university provides dormitory for all international students. It costs approximately 1,500 rubles per month. It's very cheap, especially for such large city as Moscow. And for sure, our dormitories they provide accommodation two or three people in one room, and for sure there is everything. Also, all conditions in these dormitories are standard for all students. And as for stipend, so it will be enough to cover
Sure.
dormitory fees per month.
Yeah, so very impressive. So it's good that our students actually can afford paying for their accommodation from their stipend, and no problem at all. All right, and then our next question usually is about finding a temporary job, either on campus or off campus. And how about in your university? Because you did mention in your presentation that some students actually work in your laboratories. Do they work doing research, or do they have temporary jobs? Because having a temporary job on campus also helps to cover some of their living expenses on top, of course, of the scholarship.
Thank you for the question. I will be honest, the educational process in MIPT is very difficult process, and it takes many time to learn physics, to visit lectures, to make some lab works, and so on. So in practice, we see that there is no time to find some extra job out of campus. But as I mentioned, we have from the second or from the third course, many students are involved in our partner organizations, and many partner organizations are ready to pay some extra fees for our students for their work there. So it depends on student and on his motivation.
Thank you, Albert. And we have more questions, this time pertaining to a range of degree programs that your university has. But of course, you did mention in your presentation the degree programs that you offer in Russian and in English. And I'm sure our participants will find a lot of information about your degree programs on your university website and websites of other universities as well. But I would like to take this opportunity and ask you about a master's degree program, for instance, in technology. So what kind of master's degree programs do you have in technology?
We have a range master degree program in different technologies. As I mentioned, one of the most popular program among opendoors winners is medical biotechnology. So this program is located in our FISTEC School of Biomedical and Medical Technologies, and so this program is standard 2 years of master degree, and it's holding on campus, and many students, they usually think that after graduation they'll become doctors or something like this, but it's not right, it's not correct, because students on this program they are learning how to invent new medicines, vaccines, and this program got popularity, especially during pandemic of COVID-19 situation, and for sure many graduates and professors from that lab they were involved in inventing new vaccines. For example, Russian well-known vaccine from COVID-19, Sputnik. It was professors and members of our labs were also involved in process of inventing these vaccines. So in my opinion, this program is very good career opportunity for those who are interested in biotechnology, especially in medical biotechnology.
Oh, so it's very good that you did mention biotechnology, because one of our participants asks for some sort of an explanation. So what are the main differences in focus and career opportunities between contemporary combinatorics, medical biotechnology, and applied bioinformatics? So
Well,
can you
yes.
explain a bit?
Yeah, I understand. First of all, I want to say that career opportunities of MIPT graduates are very, very different, because our graduates works in science, they works in business, they work in business, they can open their startups, for example. So career opportunities could be very, very different. So it depends on motivation of each student. As for a difference between this program. So, for example, advanced combinatorics graduates, they could be involved in different IT projects. They can work, they're able to work in very famous companies, IT companies in Russia, like Yandex, or they are also can be involved in some projects in online banking. So this sphere is also now very popular in Russia. So as for medical biotechnology students, for example, they also able to work in different labs and different institutions which are responsible for inventing new medicines.
Thank you. So our next question is about doctoral programs, doctoral degree programs in mathematical or theoretical physics. So can our participants enroll in these doctoral programs at your university? And how willing are doctoral supervisors to be engaged in the process of working or supervising international participants?
Yes, for sure, there is a possibility to apply for PhD programs for international students. All our programs, all our PhD programs are available in English, so that's why there will be no language barrier between supervisor and student, because all our professors know English very well. And for sure, to be a PhD student in MIPT, all students must pass the procedure of interview with potential research supervisor, as in frame of open doors competition, also here in MIPT. So that's why for those who are planning to apply for PhD in MIPT, we strongly recommend to contact us before all stages, before the third stage of Open Doors Olympiad, and it will be better to find a research supervisor before the third stage of Open Doors Olympiad. So we usually guide potential PhD student and help him how to do it.
Okay, thank you. Is there any chance for our participants to enroll in a program, master's degree program, related to public health?
No, unfortunately, in MIPT, there are no such kind of direction. So
you do not have
yes,
public health?
Yes, no.
Okay. So can a medical laboratory scientist apply for the medical biotechnology at your university?
Yes, for sure. There is such kind of opportunity. Yes, they can.
Yes, so the answer is yes. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Albert. So far, I can't see any more questions, and I can only note that my colleagues from the project office have answered so many questions already. So, Albert, I would like to thank you once again for your informative presentation, giving us a very clear idea of what your university has to offer internationally to our participants. And I would like to ask you to stay with us till the end of the webinar, because I'm sure sure there will be more questions to you from our participants. Thank you
Sure.
once again.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And now it's time to give the floor to our next guest speaker, Yesenia Poleva from National University of Science and Technology, better known as MISIS. So Yesenia, over to you now. Can you hear me? So can you hear me? We can see you.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, good. So the floor is yours.
Good afternoon. My name is Yesenia Poleva, and today I would like to tell you about the University of Science and Technology MISIS, one of Russia's leading technical universities located in Moscow. MISIS University is ranked among the top universities in Russia and the world. In the QS World University rankings by subjects, MISIS ranks in the top 25 globally for engineering, mineral and mining, and top 100 for material science, making it the leading institution in these fields in Russia. In the academic ranking of World University for metallurgical
Excuse me, Yesenia, we cannot see your presentation.
Oh, so sorry. How I can turn on it?
So it's in the files. Yes,
Yeah.
now we can.
Oh,
Perfect.
thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, in the academic ranking of world universities for metallurgical engineering, MISIS University is among the top 75 universities worldwide. It is also ranked among the top 5 Russian universities in the Round Universities ranking. These rankings highlight the university's commitment to excellence in science, engineering, and innovation. MISIS is a dynamic research-driven university with a strong focus on science and technology. The university comprises 9 colleges, 6 branch campuses, over 45 research laboratories, 3 world-class engineering centers, and more than 1,000 scientists with advanced degrees. The student population, more than 25,000. MISIS provides an outstanding environment for students to engage in high-level research to gain practical experience in their fields. The university is located in the center of Moscow, surrounded by some of the city's most famous landmarks. Being in such a central location, students have access to an exciting dynamic city with countless opportunities for culture, enrichment, entertainment, and professional networking. Living and studying in Moscow offers students a rich modern experience. Modern megacity, excellent transport, global stores and fast food, multilingual community, discount internal travel, year-round activities, helpful locals. Estimated living expenses. Housing from 3,600 to 4,200 rubles per month. Medical insurance is around 5,500 rubles per year. Unlimited Metro Pass, it's around 510 rubles per month. Internet, it's just $10 per month. And food, it's around 15 or 20,000 per month. MISIS University provides a forward-thinking educational model that prepares students for real-world challenge. Integration of science and education, ensuring research is at the core of the learning process. Strong fundamental training, giving students a deep understanding of their disciplines. Project-oriented approach, allowing students to develop practical skills. Having specified its scientific and R&D priorities, NUST MISIS has been gradually developing its existing infrastructure for a number of years. We succeeded to establish the R&D foundation in the field of our main competence, equaling the level of equipment available at the leading university worldwide, thus having created a vivid comparative advantage of our university. Please follow the QR code to view all the laboratories and centers of University MISIS. This slide presents English medium master's programs divided into two main profiles corresponding to the Olympiad. The first one is engineering and natural science. The second one is social science and humanities. Each master's program includes extensive coursework and research opportunities. This program trains experts in new material and technology for materials engineering, aerospace, and metallurgy. Students learn to study metal structure and properties, use CAD or CAM software for material design and production, and so on. So the goal is to create skilled specialists for labs and industry solving key challenges in material science. This master's program teach the key principle of quantum electronics and how to create the test advanced quantum materials. Students work in an international research environment, sharing ideas on theory and real-world applications. This prepares them for cutting-edge careers in quantum science and technology. These two-year master programs, developed by experts in nanomaterials and electronics, focused on studying micro and nanoscale materials and devices. Students gain hands-on experience in three key areas: creating and analyzing nanomaterials, understanding their unique physical properties, and developing real-world nanodevices. The second program gives talented engineers and scientists the core knowledge needed to develop innovative materials. Students will study current challenges in material science, learn how to design material for different uses, use both theory, thermodynamic, kinetic structure, and experiments in their research. The goal is to prepare them for advanced work in cutting-edge materials development. This program prepares engineers to work with green energy solutions. Students get both theory and hands-on experience with renewables, leading to compare traditional and renewable energy options, work with solar power systems, and develop solar tech for smart devices, and so on. So the goal is to create professionals ready to build sustainable energy system. This program trains sought-after specialists, the global companies. In today's digital age, every industry needs experts who can analyze data, spot hidden trends, and predict future outcomes. Graduates gain skills that are available across all fields. This program teaches how to create and use cutting-edge software to real-world applications. Students learn how to develop systems that work with business tools, financial system, industrial equipment, electronics, and other key sectors. The training covers the full circle from design to practical implementation across industries. This program gives you hands-on skilled to design user-friendly apps and websites, special training in custom font creation for branding and interfaces, practical knowledge of accessibility and visual communication. You will also learn how to use research methods, prototyping and testing, and design system development, and became a well-rounded designer ready for real industry challenges. The Communication and International Public Relations program prepares you for diverse careers in government and investor relations, HR and marketing, and strategic consulting. You will gain skills for success in both tech startups and global corporations. This program trains you to design effective digital language courses, build tutorial apps, educational products, master online teaching tools for English or Russian, market educational content on social media, evaluative digital learning effectiveness. You will boost your English skills through daily use. This unique program offers comprehensive education at the intersection of language studies and the global tourism industry. This program prepares specialists to become leaders in the international tourism sector, equipped with both theoretical knowledge and practical tools. This English taught master's program helps engineers and technical specialists become skilled managers and markets of high-tech products. You will learn to boost sales and tech solutions and services, analyze markets and create marketing strategies, tailor products to customer needs, master cross-culture business skills for global work. Perfect for those who want to bridge the gap between tech and business. The slide lists as key research areas for our PhD programs. For the full and detailed list of programs, please scan the QR code. And please note all PhD programs are conducted entirely in Russian. MISIS University has international ecosystem. Students from 86 countries worldwide. The latest groups come from Kazakhstan, Vietnam, Angola, Kyrgyzstan, Belarus, Turkmenistan, Moldova, Syria. 33 partnership with top international universities. 30 English language master programs, making the university highly accessible to foreign students. Russian Language Center provides language support in individual consultation, a special course on scientific style of speech for masters and postgraduate students, thematic meetings on the Russian Language Discussions Club, preparation for competition in the Russian language. MISIS supports over 40 students' organizations, including discussion clubs, master classes, national cinematography film screening, national events such as Maslenitsa, Navruz, Holidays of African Peoples, and others. Students can develop their leadership skills, participate in competitions, and engage in meaningful extracurricular activities. MISIS University has one of the best career centers in Russia, supporting students from their first year onward. The university works closely with industry leaders to ensure students gain relevant experience before graduation. So this is our contacts. And that's all for now. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Yesenia, for your presentation of MISIS, the University of Science and Technology. And we have received many questions about your university and about the degree programs that MISIS offers. And even though you specialize in science and technology, still we have some questions from our participants related to medicine, public medicine, or what kind of degree programs do you have in medicine? Anything related to public health or medicine?
No, we don't have such programs in our university.
So you do not have any programs related to public health. Okay, then the next one is about biotechnology. So do you have a bachelor degree program in biotechnology?
Sorry, could you repeat the question, please?
Does MISIS have a bachelor degree program in biotechnology?
Bachelor. Yeah, we have.
You do have. Okay, so what is the language of instruction? English or Russian? I'm sure our participants can get access to this kind of information from your website, but still, so the question still stands. So you do have biotechnology. What is the language of instruction? Is it run in English or in Russian?
In Russian.
In Russian. Okay, but I suppose this is not a problem because, of course, as you said, you have a preparatory course. You have, yes, okay, very good. So, and it is covered by the Open Doors Scholarship. And then there is another question. Are there any internship opportunities for students? Because you did mention your partner organizations and a very impressive list of partner organizations. So are internships open to international participants as well?
Yeah, we have a center of career and all students can go there and they have opportunity to get a job from the first year.
Yes, so they do have this opportunity to have a job. All right, and then the next question is related to doing research. Imagine that a student is in his or her final year. So final year at the university. And do you think these students can still work as researchers in your labs? Because MISIS has a lot of labs. So can they be employed in your research labs if they are in their final year at the university?
I think that they can work in our labs and centers if they in the final year.
In the final year?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not a problem, really, not a problem. Yeah. Okay, and then the next question so far, it is the last one, as far as I can see from our meeting chat. And this question, I would like to refer this question to both guest speakers, to Yesenia and also to Albert. And the question is about degree programs in cybersecurity. So, and it has two parts. The first part is, do you have a program in cybersecurity? And is it, second part, is it open to international participants, international students as well? So, Yesenia, I suppose we can start with you. So, do you have a program in cybersecurity, and is it open to international students?
No, we don't have such program.
You do not have such a program.
Mhm.
Albert, does your
Uh,
university have security? Is it open to international participants as well?
yes, we have, but unfortunately, to my regrets, it's closed for international students.
Yeah, but because some universities have, like, two tracks in cybersecurity. One is open to everybody, and the other is not, for obvious reasons. Okay, and questions keep coming. And our next question is: do your both universities offer an entrepreneurs masters in entrepreneurship? And what is the language of instruction? Both universities. So the question is to Yesenia and Albert, to you as well.
As for MIPT, we have only majors in physics, in technical sciences, and mathematics. Unfortunately,
Not an
there are no
entrepreneurship.
yes
No,
no. Mhm.
no, not yet. Not yet, maybe. Okay. Yesenia, how about Mrs.?
We have the same and like previous university.
Okay. So you specialize mostly in science and technology. All right, but so far I think we are done, and I can see that we have had 122 questions, and out of those received, 100, more than 100, almost the same amount were answered by my colleagues from the project office. So, and having said that, I would like to thank our guest speakers, Yesenia and Albert, for your participation in the Open Doors webinar, for your insightful presentations, for your answers to so many questions, because our participants were really inquisitive. And I would like to thank you once again, and we hope to see you soon when we have other Open Doors webinars with your universities. Thank you very much indeed. And I would like to thank all participants, Open Doors participants, international students who show their sincere interest to our universities, to the very idea of studying and doing research in Russia, in top Russian universities. And of course, on behalf of the Global Universities Association and the project office, we would like to wish all participants every success in your academic journey, and we look forward to welcoming many of you to top Russian universities, and we would like to wish you good luck.